everybody, it's Weather Anchor Mama from weatheranchormama.com. So I am gearing up for Blogalicious. I'll be leaving in just a few short days with my baby O and I. Princess will be staying at home with Daddy. She's in preschool, and she wouldn't last. She's a busy 3-year-old. Okay, so I know a lot of people have been asking me, am I sure I want to bring an infant with me on this trip? And yes, I mean, I'd rather bring him along. He's a pretty good baby, you know, barring any episodes of, you know, anything. You know, babies are unpredictable. In any event, so I'll be bringing him along. I don't want my milk supply to suffer, and I'll be going back to work in just a few short weeks, so I'm going to take advantage of the time that I have left with him. So I'll be leaving, and I packed a must-have list along with me. I think that's important for any parent on the go, especially if you're traveling. This is my first time, so I'm no expert when it comes to traveling with an infant, but I'm an expert in terms of planning. And the first thing when you're planning to travel with an infant is you must bring along a list. I mean, you should regardless, right? And I'm going to just be talking about some of the essentials that we're going to need. Number one is, how am I going to tote this kid around? I thought about a carrier, I thought about a stroller, I thought about a car seat. Okay, stroller, car seat, no go. There's just no way I can carry all of that, and I certainly don't want to check anything at the airport. I did call the airline, and I also called the hotels just to make sure that I have everything covered. And I did say hotels, plural, because I'll be staying at 2. Everything was like booked up, so I had to take what I can get. Luckily for me, they do have door-to-door transportation service between hotels and from the airport, to and from the airport. So I have that covered. All I'll need to do is carry him along, which I'll be doing. Yeah, I'll be having a carrier. So this one I'm sporting right now, you could probably see, it's called a Moby. I'm going to bring this one, and I think I'm going to bring another one just in case. This is really, really compact. It's just a really long fabric, and I'm probably going to do a separate vlog on just carriers because I think every parent should have one. He's nice and comfy, snuggled up here. This is also great for nursing. Anyway, I digress, but back on to the topic here. So I'll have my carriers with me. I also, as I mentioned, made a list of all the stuff that I need. I have it in my handy dandy phone here. So carrier, check. Gripe water is important, okay? Especially for a lot of babies who are young, I mean, and colicky. It helps with hiccups. My doctor doesn't really recommend it, but I've always used it. It works fantastic. It's great if they have acid reflux or anything like that. We don't use it every day or all the time or anything like that, but going on a trip, you never know. It's good to plan and have it handy just in case. Also, of course, diapers, wipes, you need that. And also your ointment and your travel size lotions and washes and whatnot. So we have these little 2-ounce bottles that I'll be bringing. Can't decide between Baby Organics and Aveeno. And also my ointment. This is very, very important for all things baby. And the way I pack is a little different. I always like to do everything separate. I always tell my husband, pack the kids' stuff separate from ours. In this case though, I'm going to be putting everything into one suitcase. Yeah, and I also have a diaper bag, but diaper bag is only going to just have a few things that I'm going to need, especially on the flight or during the conference. Rather than go all the way up to my room, I want to have something just small and compact like this. And it's always good with diaper bags to have separate compartments. I don't want to carry a handbag for myself and then have his diaper bag with me. So if they have separate compartments, fantastic. But you know, just try and pack as less as you can, but pack all the stuff that you need. I know it doesn't make sense, but it's true. And this is how I do it. So I have one big suitcase, or like a medium size, that I'm going to use as a carry-on. I don't plan on checking anything at the airport. So that is why I like to stick with my travel size 4-ounce, 2-ounce bottles and whatnot. Another thing, rather than throw everything in the suitcase, I'll be separating his stuff from mine, and I do this like so. Ziploc bags are a must, guys. I'm telling you. I've always used it, even when I'm traveling alone, to separate everything. And this is pretty much how I got it all situated here. This big Ziploc bag has all of his tops. You know, I have a romper in here as well. And you can even label it, so you can kind of grab and go. And the reason why I use Ziploc bags rather than plastic bags, which is a good alternative, is because you can see through it and you can just grab it and just go. Also, I have his hats and bibs in another bag, and then I have his bottoms in another bag. So that's just an example of what I'm talking about. And then his washcloths and his socks in another. And another baby essential for me is his washcloths along with his towels, and this is a receiving blanket. He always needs that, just in case. Let me check my list, see what else I'm forgetting here. And that's why you make a list, in case if you forget anything. And yep, changing pad, very, very important. I have never been one to use public changing stations, but in this case, you know, you're traveling, I'll be on the airplane, I'll be at the conference, and, you know, staying at a hotel room. I don't want his poo and peep going everywhere, so so I have a changing station that I take. It's portable. It has all the different compartments, and you can just wipe clean, which is the most important thing. So I can put his wipes in here, his ointments if I want, and diapers can go in there, and he lays right here in the middle. And again, you can just kind of wipe it off and go. And this will fit in his diaper bag as well. So this is definitely a must that I have to travel with. And not so much for him, but for me, nursing pads. Oh, okay. And, you know, I pretty much have everything covered in that department. So once I have all my baby essentials, I'm pretty much good to go. Again, I'll be packing everything up. It'll just be him and myself, and I hope all goes well. It's my favorite. This is my first time doing this, and of course I'll be posting a follow-up to let you know how I did in terms of packing and carrying. So that's it for now. Fingers crossed. Okay, bye.